Hey guys, Cow here bringing you another video. It has been a while, and this new training has kind of killed the sneaky goblins, but I'm trying to figure out a way to actually make them better than ever. We're just going to be doing 10 minutes, seeing how much we can farm. I'm not sure how good this is, but pretty much we're just sending everything all the time, everywhere. We're not paying too much attention to what we're actually yoinking. Pretty much we're just trying to get as much percentage as possible and using the sneaky goblins to get us to that 50%. And in theory, right, because we can just keep going infinitely very fast, when we hit that 50%, we get the star bonus, and that's a quick 30 seconds of like 500k. And I'm not sure if this is the strat yet. I haven't done any numbers, but I just want to let you all know that this is something that I'm testing. Uh, and whether or not it will yield anything, we'll kind of see. But it seems like you can get that 50% pretty quickly with the sneaky goblins, and because you're kind of going with the sneaky goblins to get percentage, we're really getting a good chunk of the loot. Not all of it, of course, but hitting this, see, we get about 500k. And because it's 30 seconds, see, like already it's been a minute and we've gotten a million. And because of the new change to the time, it makes it so, or not the time, the trophies. It makes it so that through doing this, we only get one trophy per time that we do it. Making it so that essentially we'll always be in a good spot. I haven't been really trying super hard here. Hopefully we don't miss out on a 50%. Which it looks like we might here. So we can't be too gung-ho about it. I guess there has to be a little bit of thinking, but for the most part, you should get it. But like right there, we got a million. And we're in Legends right now, so we're getting the bigger boost. But pretty much, let me break it down for you. We're going to be sending in our queen from a corner. It doesn't really matter which way, with the warden for her to get percent. And then we're going to drop our siege barrack with the royal champion, popping her right away so that she can clear out an area. And then in a corner, we'll just drop some jump spells in the corners and kind of have our king take out another one. And then wherever there are storages, we'll kind of drop these to kind of help our sneaky goblins out, getting a bit more percent. And like, of course, there are ways you can like min-max this. Like already see, even with all the explaining, we got 50%. And yeah, this one isn't that big of a hit, but we're trying to really just grind it out here. And it's less so about the quality, it's more about the quantity. And if you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, I think you'll understand that we are very much quantity over quality when it comes to how we approach the game. And just make sure that you're paying attention to your queen. The queen going down will be kind of annoying here. Drop a jump here, help our goblins out. Oh, I didn't quite make it over the fence, or not the fence, the wall there. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going here, and hopefully we can snipe out this. We have the one invisibility spell just to kind of help out, but these raids go by so quickly that that we don't really end up using that invisibility spell. And I'll do a final total number at the end, but pretty much I'm going to be going for 10 minutes here. And I just recently started trying this out, so apologies if I'm not doing what I said I'll be doing. I'm I'm just trying to figure out a good way to streamline it. But I want to get at least one video out from the update to kind of help you with your farming, and I'm going to put the actual number in the title because you guys will know how much loot we're going to be getting based on the title of the video. But this is another example of why we want to be in the Legend League. Legend League, of course, giving us that loot bonus, and that's what we're really aiming for. This one I probably could have skipped, but I'm really just trying to hammer in that, like, we're just gonna keep on going with like any base, and any base should be good enough for attacking, regardless of how much loot is being put out, because the time it takes us to like finish a raid, which on average seems to be about 30 seconds. For every 30 seconds we spend, you know, searching, that 30 seconds, we're essentially losing more loot. So the quicker we figure out how to streamline it and make it so it's like super efficient, and pretty much trying to not think as much as possible, because when you think, of course, you're spending time thinking, and we're just so focused right now on just like getting to the 50%, make sure that we get like these storages that are on the outside, and dipping that yeah, it's we don't want to spend the more time we spend thinking, the less time we're going to be doing. So like if you're noticing, even though I said all the things that we're like looking for in the beginning, like where to put our world champion, where to put our king, where to put our jumps, ultimately we're trying to kind of have this as a rough guideline that we can identify really quickly, because if we spend like 10 seconds like really identifying the base, trying to find what angles to hit and how to hit it best, like let's say we take 5 seconds to do that, like we look at this base for 5 seconds, that's 5 seconds out of the 30 seconds, so every 6 times it gets really complicated really quick, the more you like try to stress about the time so much. But yeah, it's just the why we're really hitting every single base and not trying to think too much about what we're doing. We're just really just trying to grind it out here. And yeah, I was curious to how people experience has been with it, what their favorite farming strategies have been post this, because I was doing a lot of Electro Dragon farming because Electro Dragons are so fast, as well, because I was just like, oh, what if we just get 50% over and over again, and with the Electro Dragons we'd be getting 2 stars over and over again, and those attacks would like take about a minute, and doubling the speed and not having to like not having to think too much with this attack strategy, because with the Electro Dragons you also have to like consider a little bit where you're going. You can't just like run it into a base and hope for the best. And even here you can see I'm just like messing up these jumps for the sake of speed. Like what is this jump right here? I have no idea. But again, like, of course, hero levels do matter here. The higher level the heroes, the more loot you'll get. And this will probably not be as feasible with people that are lower when it comes to the level of your heroes, because they're doing a lot of the carrying. So maybe instead of sneaky goblins, you might have to run some sort of troop that would require less hero support maybe, but yeah, let me do something like this. Yeah, because I'm not going to pretend that this is something that you can do as you're leveling up, but the sneaky goblins are pretty effective, and the higher up you go, the more stuff is on the outside here. So sorry for a bit of the rambling. I kind of really wanted to get this out and like say, oh, 10 minutes, this is how much I got, and have it be in the title. So that was 10 minutes. Hopefully you did all enjoy the video. It's just Sneaky Goblins. That's the shenanigans. These are the abilities I use, and hopefully you all did enjoy it, and I showed you a little bit about how Sneaky Goblins might still be alive. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.